Let's see how to convert a number from one base to the other base. For example, you might try to they might ask you this question. They might give you one number system, let's say b1. The base of the number is b1 and they will give you a number and they will ask you to convert it to some number. They will ask you to convert it to some base, some other base, the same number. So given a number in one base, you are supposed to convert it to other base. So what are the steps you should follow is, first step is convert the given number from base b1 to base 10. Okay, and then the second step is convert the base 10 number to base b2. So there are two steps involved. Let's take both these steps and see with some examples how to do that. And then I'll tell you some shortcuts as well. So first see how to do this. So first see how to convert a number from some other base to base 10. The rule is like this. If you have a base, a number like this, a, b, c is the number base x, then what is the number in base 10? If this is the question given, then the general method is you have to apply the weights. Weight of c is x power 0, weight of b is x power 1 and weight of a is x power 2, right? And now you correspondingly you multiply the corresponding digits with the weights and then sum them up, then you are going to get base 10 number. So what does it mean? A into x square plus b into x plus c should be equal to the number that we require in base 10. Remember this. Okay. Now let's see some examples on this. For example, if they have given you a number like this, 123 base 7, what is it in base 10? What does the number represent? Then how can you do it? Apply the weights. Weight of this one is 7 power 0 and weight of this one is 7 power 1 and weight of this one is 7 power 2. Then sum of them, the corresponding digits with the weights, and then sum of them, then you are going to get the answer. So how much do we get? 7 square into 1 plus 7 power 1 into 2 plus 7 power 0 into 3. So this is the number we wanted in base 10. You please fill it up. I think it is 49 plus 14 plus 3. Okay, you just see what the result is. Okay, this is in base 10. This is the number that 123 is representing, right? And let's see one more example. Let's say we have something like this. 1, 2, AB base 16 equal to how much in base 10? Again do the same method. What is the weight of each one? You multiply with this and you can get the answer. What is the weight of B here? 16 power 0. What is the weight of A? 16 power 1. Weight of 2? 16 power 2. Weight of 3? Weight of 1? 16 power 3. So you can write it same way. So weight of B is 16 power 0, which means 16 power 0 into B. So what is B? You have to be bit careful here. So what is B? In base 16, you should know what are the values of A and B. Value of A is 10 and value of B is 11. Value of C is 12. Value of D is 13. E is 14 and F is 15. And now what is the value of B? B is 11. Therefore, into 11 plus. What is the weight of A? Weight of A is 16 power 1, which means 16 power 1 into what is A? A represents 10. Therefore, write it as 10 plus what is the weight of the digit 2 there? It is 16 power 2. 16 power 2 into 2 plus 16 power 3 into 1. So this is the final number that you get in base 10. So this is how you can convert any number to base 10. Got it? So what is one other way to do this is, I'll try to take a binary number and explain you. You can apply the same method to this. This is a straightforward method. This method works always. And if you are looking at any shortcut, shortcut depends on the way you practice it. If you practice well, it will be a shortcut, otherwise both will be same. So I'll just tell you one more example. For example, if you have 1 0 1 0, this is base 2. What does the number represent in base 10? If this is the question asked, then how can you solve it? Again, take the weights. Weight of this one is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. So 0 into 2 power 0 plus 1 into 2 power 1 plus 0 into 2 power 2 plus 1 into 2 power 3. So if you sum them up, it is going to be 10 in base 10. So 10 in base 10 is 1010 in base 2. Now there is a shortcut here. You need not convert it this way. I'll just tell you, and you can apply this shortcut to all the number systems as well. The shortcut is like this. I don't know whether to call it as shortcut or not. That all depends on how well you practice it. So now if you have 1 0 1 0, how can I do it is, watch it. The basics are like this. If you have a number 1, I'm talking about base 2. For example, if you are considering base 2, if you have number 1, this is 1 in base 10 as well. If you append any digit to this, if you append any digit to the right of it, then what happens to the entire number is whatever the number was earlier representing multiplied with 2 plus whatever is added. Okay, so with examples it will be easy, don't worry. See, if you have 1, I am appending 0, what does it represent is whatever the number was earlier representing, which is 1, multiplied with the base, which is 2, and then adding it up with the newly added number. So what does it mean? 1 0 represents 2. Got it? And now let's say we have 1 0 already, and now I am appending a number 1. What does the total number become? So 101 is 5. We know that. Let's see how to get it from this rule. So whenever you have any binary number, see, I am talking about base 2, and the same method can be applied to any base. You can take it to base 10, and you can take it to base 6, base 8, anything. In fact, I derived this method by looking at the base 10 only. Now, if you have something, some value like this 1 0, and if you append it something, then what the value is, how to calculate it is, see what the value of the earlier number was. Earlier number's value was 2, and then multiply with its base, which means 2, and then add it with this one. Then what do we get? 5 is what I got. Understood this? 101 is 5. Now if you have 101 101, and if I append 0, then what is the total value of this? Take whatever the earlier value was for 101, which was 5, we just calculated it, and then multiply it with the base. What is the base? 2, and then add 0. Now what is the total value? 10. Therefore you can even evaluate that the value of 1010 is 10 using this method, right? So how to do it first? See this, you can directly do it this way. Value, you have to start from the most significant bit, which means here, start from the leftmost. Value of this one is 2, and then 2 multiplied with, value of this one is 1, and what about this one? 1 into 2 plus 0, which is 2. What about this one? 2 into 2 plus 1, which is 5. What about this one? 5 into 2 plus 0, which is 10. Are you getting this? So this way you can even evaluate any big number, right? For example, if you want to evaluate the value of this 101010, you want to see what this value is without writing the equations, then how can you start off? See, value of this one is 1, and value of this one is 1 into 2 plus 0, which is 2, and value of this one is, I'll just write the values also here. Value of this one, initially it was 1, and next it became 2, and next it became 5, right? And now this one, so what is it? 5 into 2 plus 0, which is 10, and again I have appended 1, which means 10 into 2 plus 1, which is 21, and then again I have appended 0, which means 2 into 21, which is 42. Therefore the value of this one is 42. Got it? So how did I get this method? Just from base 10 itself. So it is applicable to any base. For example, if you look at 123 or 125, so what is its value in base 10? How did I get it? Take 1, multiply with its base. What is the base? 10. So 1 into 10 is, sorry, it is 1. And now if I have to find out what is the value of 1 followed by 2 in base 10, number is already in base 10, I am just doing it. So multiply 1 with the base, which is 10, and then you add 2, which becomes 12 now. And if I want to find out the number, the value of this, multiply 12 with 10 and then add 5, which means 125. So from here only we derive this, and this can be applied to any number. For example, if you want to, so now see this. If you want to see if it is valid or not, you can even test with the given equation. I have already given you this equation, right? So let me just show you here. I have already given you this. A, B, C, base x, and I told you that its value is ax square plus bx plus c in decimal. Now how can we get it even by this method which I just used? Now see this. Now the value of a we know is simply a, okay, and whenever we have a into b, then what did I say to write? I mean a appended with b. What did I say just now? So a has to be multiplied with the base x, and then you have to add the digit b. Got it? And this is the value of ab in 10, base 10. Now when you have abc, how to do it is, you have to multiply the earlier number with the base, and then you have to add the newly appended number c, the newly appended digit c. Now what does the total sum make it up? See this, that equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So this method is right. Now whether to call it a shortcut or not, that actually depends on how you look at it, right? So for example, if you want to see what the value of 1 2 1 2 in base 3, right? Now how to do it? The value of this one is 1, and what about the value of 1 followed by 2? 1 into 3 plus 2, which is 5. The value of this entire thing is 5 now. And now what about 5 followed by 1? 3 into 5 plus 1, which is 16. What is the value of this entire thing followed by 2? 3 into 16, 48 plus 2, which means 50. Got it? So definitely if you practice it, I feel that this method is easier. So that is all up to you. So now what did we see here? Why am I doing all this? So the reason is this. Now whenever you want to change from one base to the other base, the steps are change from base, that given base, to base 10, and then change from base 10 to the required base. So now in this entire till now in this video, what we discussed is how to change a number from base b1 to base 10. Now let's see how to change a number from base 10 to base b2. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%. But all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177, and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.